Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
All right, what do we got from yesterday? We got JM has a career reading. Let's find out what kind of career reading we can get into. We got a career thing. Look at all these new decks I have. I have the Blooming Cat Tarot, my friends. Thank you for your gazillion donations. Oh my God. Pamela, Gabby, Fem, YouTube user, Renee, Fem, YouTube user, Star Bright, and Joan. I have like 9, plus I have 2 on PayPal. I have a gazillion donations. I think I have 11 donations, and I just started 30 seconds ago. That's cool. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on with that career reading. JM wanted to know. Now, JM donated like right as I was ending stream, and I did not see it. My bad. My bad. Fam, thank you for your other donation. Let's find out what's going on with that. 8 of Pentacles, King of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and a Page of Cups. If you're looking at career, that's a lot of cups. In fact, that's too many cups. It's like we lost our passion. We lost our passion. That's what happened. Bottom line, it seems we've lost our passion indeed. I think that's why you're looking for a career reading. It feels like we have lost something. Something's missing. Maybe it was there before. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe we've always been reaching for it, searching for it, seeking it out. But it just feels like it's just not there right now. 8 of Pentacles sort of points to that, right? We're just sort of working. We're just sort of doing the work. We're going in. We're doing the work. It doesn't feel like a lot of things are happening. A lot of things are expanding. A lot of things are getting where we want them to go. And you're thinking, hey, do I need to change something? Do I need to alter something? Maybe I'm not ruling it out. 6 of Pentacles says it's more of a time to find out what your passion is and have it be chaseable, or have it be something that we can look forward to. I think it's actually your current career, your current pathway, right? I think it is actually something. In other words, you've chosen, not as far as the part-time jobs or sort of the temporary jobs. YouTube user and RR, thank you for your donation. Not as far as that is concerned, but you've chosen the correct path. I think you knew from the beginning where you needed to be, what your passion was. The problem is it's just staled out. It's just stalled out. Not a lot of things happening, not a lot of things in it to where it excites you. You sort of in that stalemate point. Page of Cups, I'm not really sure what to do at this point. I think what you need to do is find where you thrive, right? Find where you thrive. Find what you thrive doing, as far as that is, because I do think you're having a lot of blockages in career as well from other people. Maybe some work drama, maybe some stuff happening that you just don't have any control over, or maybe stuff that's sort of pushing you back and making you a little bit on the non-passionate side or whatnot. The King of Cups, right? I just don't feel it. I'm out on an island. I'm in the middle of nowhere. It feels like there's not a lot going on and a lot of stuff happening in that regards. I'm just doing the day-to-day work and trying to survive, right? Even though it's the way it is. 6 of Pentacles, find something that's really passionate. Find something that you can get into, that you can get excited about. Again, I think that's going to be something in your same career, but maybe sort of a different objective or a different pathway in the same stream, basically. Because you do have streams of water, flows of water with the cups that are pointing you to swimming upstream. Instead of doing that, swim downstream. Find the easier pathway and make sure that it's something that you can get passionate about, or you can get excited about at a minimum. Anyway, there is your career reading. Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. By the way, in case you wonder what in the world is that deck that he's using right there, what kind of things is he doing? What kind of magic is this? I can tell you now, it is the magic of the Blooming Cat Tarot, which I just unboxed on my channel, by the way. I mean, just unboxed it. It just came today. I unboxed it. I think it looks pretty cool. Very repetitive, very kind of an easy mode kind of tarot, but it is cute. I kind of like it. I like the style. I like the style indeed. Anyway, we got a gazillion donations tonight, as I said. YouTube user wants to know something. YouTube user says, okay, so I got a million reads about Nelson. Truth is, I'm slowly losing feelings for him. But because I'm so stubborn, I refuse not to give up. What's the final outcome? What's the final answer? What is the final answer for Nelson? What's going on with that person? I mean, what is going on with them? Where are we going to end up at the end of the day? What is going to happen with Nelson? Because we're burning out of Nelson. Seven of Cups, Empress, the Chariot. Nelson's always going to be there, but always going to not be there. That's the final outcome. You're looking for an answer that doesn't exist. You're looking for an answer that doesn't exist. Nelson's always going to be there and then not be there. Nelson, they know that they can be temporary in your life. They know they can hop in, hop out, and just sort of skip along and do the bare minimum. And that's what is wrong with the relationship with Nelson. They're doing the bare minimum they have to keep it afloat. They have you on life support. You need more than that. You need more than that. The Seven of Cups, it's very dispassionate right now. It just feels like that. You're upset. You're in that point where you're way more interested than they are, and they know this, and they're using that to their advantage. Lauren, thank you for your donation. The Empress, is time to find something comfortable. It is. It's time to find something comfortable. You need to be comfortable with Nelson being in, being out, being gone, being ghosting, coming back, right? The pattern is always going to repeat itself. That is the final outcome. It's always going to be that way. The Empress, you need to be happy with that. And until you're happy with that, you're going to have a level of frustration and grief, pretty much constant, right? Because the Chariot said this is always going to be on the move. This is not something that's going to eventually settle down permanently. I think they do have a permanent settle down idea, but I don't think it's going to be I don't think they're going to stick with it, quite frankly. But that is the way it goes. That is the way it goes. We have a gazillion. I missed the first question. Well, we have a gazillion questions from you. We'll come back. A question below. Okay. So I skipped to the second question. Okay. We're going to read them in order. Fem was next. We're going to go with the Fem's question, which was, how was I perceived at today's meeting? I went to today's meeting. I was all excited about it. I dressed up even, and then I arrived. And then I did all of that stuff, right? Pam, thank you for your donation. I got you, I think. Or do I? Pam, I don't see you. Well, wait. Before I say that, Pam, Pamela, I do see you. I think. Pam, what's your question? I don't see it in the thing. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. I do see Pam right there. Pam, let me know what your question is. Anyway, let's see. All right, Kim, thank you for your donation. Okay, how was I perceived at today's meeting? I dressed up. I went there. I did a lot of work to be there, I mean, Ace of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the Devil. It's like somebody didn't want you to be there. You have somebody that's not interested in you. You have somebody that's not exactly excited to see you there. The Devil action with the 10 of Wands is like, oh no. Fem showed up, and I think you have to deal with this person. They have a little bit of a negative energy. If you can dodge them, dodge them like a running back in the NFL, then you definitely need to be doing that. Ace of Wands, do your thing and don't worry about other people. That's the goal here, right? That's the goal. How are you perceived? Who cares? Do your job. Do it better than everybody else. People will appreciate you. People will love you. You'll get what you need. But worrying about other people, you're going to be trying to micromanage that. You're going to have to be logging in there. You're going to have to be diving in there and doing damage control for damage that doesn't exist. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't waste my freaking time. Get going what you have. Get going what you need to get done. Anybody that has drama, anybody that doesn't like you, who cares? Do your thing. Right? Just do your thing and ignore everybody and everything else. Andrew, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate that. All right, let's see what else is going on. Pam is next. Indeed. Pam has a question. Pam wants to know, are Eric and I going to be in a union this year? If you're not going to be in a work union, then you can be in a love union, maybe. I don't know. Let's find out what kind of union that we can be in by using the Light Seers Tarot, right? Big Cleo, it's been a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, let's see what's going on with this. Eric and you are going to be in a union. I don't know. Jessica, I got your donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We'll get to you in just a few. We got some donations ahead of you. In the meantime, the Queen of Cups. Oh, man. The Son of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. There's a connection, but no union. I mean, there's a connection, but no union. It feels like that. Queen of Cups. This is something that you're really interested in. It feels like it. Lonnie, thank you for your very generous donation. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. It feels like that there is something going on here. It feels like there is something going on here. There is a connection indeed. There is a connection. Nobody can doubt that. This is one of those connections where nobody can really doubt that there is a connection, if that makes sense. A Queen of Cups, right? This is something that's passionate. This is something that's emotional for you, definitely. And maybe them. Seven of Pentacles says this is worthwhile to keep going, even though there is a Hanged Man moment, right? We have a level of disconnection. We are confused. Can we get it together? Can we get into a union? Can we get into this connection that we know we need to be in? Is this something that I can do? Is this something that I can do? Gabby, you were not skipped. Gabby, I promise you were not skipped. Gabby, you are actually, let's see, you're in here somewhere. Anyway, but yeah, it just feels like that, right? It just feels like that. There is a connection, but to get to the next level is going to take some time, and it's going to take some effort. It doesn't look like something that is a freebie. Overall, it is a good connection, but harvesting it, getting it done, getting it moved through does feel like it's a little bit of a hassle sometimes, right? A little bit of a hassle. So there we go. All right. Let's see. Gabby. Looking for Gabby. And we're finding Gabby. All right, Gabby is up there. Gabby, love reading was coming towards me. Let's find out what kind of love do we have in Gabby? If Gabby can get some love, we need Gabby to find some love indeed. Renee, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. What is coming towards me? Gabby asked. What kind of interesting things do we have in the queue? Or at least, hello, Brooklyn. What are you doing? You looking for food, girl? You just ate. You still hungry? We can have a second dinner later, I guess. I think Brooklyn wants a second dinner. I don't know. Christina says she's getting fat though. Maybe one dinner is enough. I don't know. All right. Anyway, all right. What's coming towards me in love? Ace of Pentacles. A new connection. Now, I'm going to say a new opportunity, and I'm going to hold off on the new opportunity. The queue is massive. Actually. We're on Gabby, which is like way up here. So we have about 11 or 12 in the queue. Ace of Pentacles says we have a new connection if that's what you're looking for. You got a new connection if that's what you're looking for. I don't know how much of this connection you really want. It is an Ace of Pentacles into an Eight of Swords, right? I know where it can go. I'm just saying the logistics suck. A lot of times you have that. You have this beautiful connection with somebody, and maybe they live way far away. Maybe they live in another country. Maybe they have some things that they are just like, really passionate about, and you're not passionate about. There's some sort of weird thing going on, but you like them a lot. You love them, but it just feels like that. Ace of Pentacles, we have a new connection, and the logistics suck. Okay? Strength. Make it happen anyway. At least make a new friend, make a new connection out of this, right? Because not everything that we're excited about is going to end up working out at the end of the day. That's the way life goes sometimes. You're going to have to put up with that, okay? You're just going to have to put up with that, is what I'm saying. That's what happens. That's what happens at the TO show. That is what happens. Renee understands. Does Kristen want me back? Renee hasn't had enough of Kristen quite yet. Renee, you haven't had enough of Kristen quite yet, have you? Not yet. You haven't given up. Renee, I don't know, Renee. Let's see if Kristen's going to come back. Kristen's going to be like, yeah, okay. I like Renee, whatever. Ace of Wands. Five of Cups and the Emperor. Kristen's going to be really egotistical about this, is what I'm saying. Kristen's going to be a little bit egotistical. What I mean, okay? You call. You say, hey, Kristen, how you doing? You know, hey, Kristen, how you doing? And Kristen's like, I knew you were going to call. And so they go on that, you know what I'm saying? You don't want any of that. I would wait. Okay. I would wait a little bit. Not right now. Just not right now. Okay. Ace of Wands into Five of Cups. The action that we're going to take, the little fiery aspect up in there that we're going to take is going to turn out to be disappointing, Renee, and you ain't got time for disappointment. You want success because the Empress says, hey, I'm going to be a little bit egotistical about it when Renee calls. I'm going to be like, Renee, I knew you were going to call. Blah, 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 blah. And you're going to be like, oh, crap, that fat man on YouTube was right. I shouldn't have called. I would wait, okay? I would wait. Bottom line, I would wait, right? You know what I'm saying? Just wait a minute. It's going to be an ego thing for them. You don't want to feed that ego, and there's still a little bit on that Five of Cups a moment. Not going to be something you got time for. But you got other things to do. You know, you got other things to do. Will my friend win the custody battle? Oh my. Well, as always, entertainment purposes only. Never ever do a custody battle based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. What I'm saying, but will they win? Will they win? Oh, Six of Pentacles is the first card. Look at you.
Hooray!
That is a massive thumbs up right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's clean. That's clean, my friends. That's super duper clean. Six of Pentacles. Winning a battle, winning money, getting the custody that you need with this. That Knight, just running with it, making it happen. And the Magician, he had the skills. The Lawyer's got the skills. Everybody has what they need to win. You got it. You got it. This is wrapped up, fam. I wouldn't even worry about it. I wouldn't even worry about it at this point. You got it wrapped up. It's wrapped. It's a wrap. No need to even worry about it at all. All right. We got a new deck, by the way. By the way, we don't only have the Key Tarot tonight. I'm sorry, we don't even have the Blooming Cat Tarot is not the only one that we are using. Not the only one that we are using tonight. We're also using the Key Tarot. It is up here. It is up here. Coaching manager Kevin J. Watching me coach Rhea tomorrow. How will things go? I'm so nervous. You know, you're going to be coaching like a pro. That's what I mean. You're going to be coaching like a pro. And that's the way you do it, YouTube user. You don't have any problems like that. Let's see what the cards say. By the way, this is the Key Tarot. If you don't have this one, it's probably because it just came out. You know, it just came out. The way it goes, I'll show you the book. It's called the Key Tarot. There you go. Why do I even have this? But it's called the Key Tarot. Anyway, the Key Tarot, that is it. All right, coaching manager. Now look, Five of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. This is something you got in the bag. You got it in the bag. I wouldn't be nervous, okay? Ten of Swords is nice. Six of Swords is pretty nice. The idea behind the coaching really needs to be focused on making this person a success. And I know that's kind of obvious, but a lot of people get into these coaching things and they try to show off. You know, you don't really want to do that. I think the idea here is to make this person a success. Now, what I mean, look at them from their perspective. Take a moment and get in their shoes. What kind of person learner are they? Are they like a factual learner where you put a bunch of facts in them and they make it? Are they a visual learner where you need to show them? Are they an oral learner where you need to sort of tell them and do they need to take notes? If they need to take notes, help them out. In other words, get in their shoes. Figure out what kind of learner are they, all right? Because the Six of Swords says we're going to walk with them. We're going to take a ride with them through this. And the Ten of Swords says you're not going to be around forever. You need to give them the tools to get what they need when you're not around. That means show them the web pages, right? Show them the web pages that they need. Find out what kind of learner they are and prep their coaching based upon the type of learner they are. And when this person sees you do that, okay, because you took the advice of the fat man on YouTube, when the person sees you adopting to this individual's learning style, they're going to be, oh my, we need YouTube user to coach everybody because this is the person to do it. All right. I'm just telling you now, look at that. See, look for $2, look at which you just got guaranteed success at work for $2. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. That's amazing. Will S contact me? If so, when the hell are they going to call? You know, the Key Tarot is going to let us know. The Key Tarot is going to understand and let us know what is going on with this individual, and if they're going to be contacting us, if they ain't going to be contacting. We need to understand these types of things. Not of Pentacles, right? You got a little bit of the Six of Wands, Ten of Cups. I think they're going to contact you. All right, you're looking for when they're going to contact you. I think June, end of June, maybe July, end of June, maybe July. You're looking at the Ten of Cups here, right? Lonnie, thank you for your other very generous donation. I appreciate you twice over here. Appreciate you very much. Ten of Cups. They need a happy home, happy family, and they feel that you're a part of that. And I think that's important, right? You're looking at June, July. I think that's important. Happy home, happy family. They need you for victory. They support you. And the Knight of Pentacles, they enjoy the interactions. They enjoy being with you and having these interactions with you. They need you. They need you. They need you. Okay. And they will be contacting you indeed. So Starlight, Starbright, they'll be contacting you in 6 months tonight. Anyway, S, I think they will. You know what I mean? Jonah wants to know, will Snowcone, the new mama right whale, be rescued from the massive entanglement of the deep sea fishing rope, something dragging around on her? Okay. Will the white whale be able to escape? Will be able to escape? Jessica, you are 3 away. You are after RR. Thank you, Jessica, for your donation. I appreciate you as always. All right, let's find out if we can get this whale to escape. Can you? Oh, let's use a Titanic deck. What are we even using this for? There's an ocean deck. I asked the lady for a free copy. I asked the benefits of being TO. I asked the lady for a free copy. If I get a free copy, that would be the deck. That would be the deck for me. All right, let's go get the Titanic deck. The Titanic deck is the only oceanic until I get the new ocean. And I asked her for a free deck because she gave me her other 2 decks for free. So I'm like, hey, give me the new deck too. That'd be great. Anyway, all right, we're using the Titanic deck. We're going to see if this whale can escape the binds that, Joan, if we get the 8 of Swords, I'm just going to do a little happy dance. I'm just saying, a little happy dance. Tarot Oracle, are you ready for winter weather? I'm in Texas. I'm never ready for winter weather, but I have enough stuff. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Oh, look at this new beginning when they escape. New beginning as they escape the waves. Look at this. They have 2 new beginnings, 2 escape from waves. You have a wand and a sword. It's like they're able to cut through the binds that bind, and they are able to get that done. Now, Emperor and the King of Wands, I now have command over where I swim, where I go, what I want to see. And the King of Wands is the adventurer. Like I talked about in the class, the King of Wands is all about the adventure. It's all about getting out and getting it done. So absolutely, they are going to escape the binds. They're going to escape that. Jay, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. And they are going to be successful. They are going to swim. They're going to swim all day and night. They're going to swim until they can't swim no more. How was M perceived during the meeting? Let's see. What is M doing over there? We can use the Key Tarot one more time. I do like to use the newer decks. It's what I'm saying. Like to use the newer decks. Let's see. I got to reply to this. Let's see. I already knew you weren't coming over, comma. I packed up my stuff already. Period. We'll be over after stream. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is going on with that. How's M perceived during the meeting? Is this going to be a meeting that they like? 2 of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Sun. They're a little bit of a star. M gets the attention. They always get the attention. They know how to get it. Is what I'm saying, right? 2 of Pentacles. They're doing the little juggling, doing the little dance and whatnot. King of Swords, they're good at communication. They really are. King of Swords doesn't doesn't fray, doesn't escape, doesn't fret with communications, what I'm saying. Because the Sun card says they light up everything as they come along. I mean, not necessarily the star of the show, but they're perceived as somebody who knows what the hell they're doing. And that's the important part. Member for 13 months. Christina, thank you very much for your being a member. Thank you for the $1. When you see me in meeting, how will it go? There's still no contact. What is Nelson doing? What is Nelson doing over there? Let's find out what Nelson is doing over there, if they can do that. Christina, welcome to the stream. Put that up. And got, you know, we're doing the Questeros. We haven't done the Questeros Tarot. I paid good money for this. I pay good money for this. You should be careful out there if you have to go anywhere. Lonnie, I lived in Colorado for 4.5 years. So, I mean, this is going to be a half an inch of ice. That's like springtime in Colorado. I mean, that's like summer in Colorado. So, yeah, I remember. All right, funny story. In Colorado one time, the snow was coming down so hard in Colorado one time. I lived in Aurora. It came down so hard that everybody on the freeway stopped their cars and just turned the car off because you couldn't see a foot in front of you. You literally couldn't see the hood of your car, right? You couldn't see the hood of your car. It was coming down so hard. So everybody stopped their car in the middle of the freeway and we just turned the car off. And it was this eerie feeling. I'm standing out in the middle of the freeway with no sound. There's like no sound at all because everybody turned their car off. It's really freaky. It's really freaky. And we would walk, you know, like about 50 feet or so back behind us. And it was like a diesel truck or something. It's like, you know, that was just sitting there. It's really creepy. Anyway, that was the weather I was used to. So, yeah, half an inch of ice. Okay. Anyway, all right. Let's see what's going on. What else is going on? What do you see me in no contact? The dragon. Ooh, that is interesting. The dragon, warlock, and the order of the monks. This is something that needs to be dragged out until May. I think that like we're dragging this out into May. I really think May is kind of your point. Again, where Nelson comes back. And again, where Nelson needs your advice. And again, where Nelson needs to understand your opinion of not only JoJo dumping them, overall, why can't I get this done? Why can't I make a relationship work? And I think you need to prepare a speech, maybe. Beth, oh my God, Beth. It's been a minute. Beth, it's so damn good to see you. Beth, where have you been? Anyway, Cheryl, welcome to the stream. Kim D, welcome to the stream. Yeah, WoW is right. It's pretty creepy. It was kind of creepy. Anyway, RR wants to know, what are D's current feelings for me? Because, I mean...
Everybody loves the D.
Sometimes D's hard to read. You know, sometimes D is hard to read, is what I'm saying. It's difficult. Sometimes it's hard. We need to find out about D right now and find out what their current feelings are. By the way, this is the Divine Masculine deck. If we have some D, we need the Divine Masculine. D is for Divine Masculine, is what I'm saying, right? Divine Masculine, that's what D stands for. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. This is a fantastic freaking... This is in my top 10 decks of all time. I'm not even kidding. It's so beautiful. It's great. It's fantastic. It's just wonderful art, vibrant. Every card has so much detail and thought put into it. It's in my top 10. Anyway, current feelings for me. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. It changes, right? It does change. It does alter. It does change. This is not somebody that's steady. This is not somebody that's predictable. They have a level of unpredictability about them. You've kind of understood this from the beginning. Absolutely. 8 of Pentacles. They're a lot of work to keep going, right? Sometimes the D is hard. Sometimes the D is soft. You don't know exactly what kind of firmness you're going to get with this individual. 9 of Wands says they are an injured warrior. They are a little bit of an injured injured entity. They feel like a little bit of a, they're the victim a lot of times, but that's the way it goes. 8 of Wands says they're going to be flighty. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Right now, they're kind of just non-interested, right? Not interested, just not in that interested mode. But I mean, divine, if you have, and it has a beautiful book with it too. Like the book is better than the deck. The book is amazing. It's like, this is one of the best decks I think I've ever encountered. Well, I mean, you have a lot of D in the deck. I mean, this is a wiener deck. So, if you like wieners, this is your deck. But I'm just saying, it's the quality is outstanding. This is like Dark Mansion. It feels like the same printer as the Dark Mansion. The cards, I've been using this deck a lot, and cards look brand new. Images are outstanding. The book is beyond outstanding. Really. That's why I had top 10 decks. The Divine Masculine. Anyway, all right. I said after RR, we were going to catch up. We were going to catch up to JT wants to know, chance of me being accepted by something? Accepted by in program. Accepted by the program. Can I get the program? Am I going to be accepted? Is this something that I can do? Let's get some different deck going on over here. Can we hop over to the apparently we can't. Can we hop over to the Tarot Tower and pick up? Go ahead and pick up the this one right here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where the hell did he go? The Tarot, the End of the Rainbow. Win B. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Lots of nude men. I mean, hey, ain't nothing wrong with nude men. Okay, anyway, nude men, ain't nothing wrong with a nude man, right? Remember the Seinfeld episode? Like a men's body is more like a tool. A woman's body is just beauty. That was the best Seinfeld episode ever. Anyway, so like the Seinfeld episode, like Jerry had a girlfriend. The girlfriend's always wandering around nude. And anyway, so he decided to wander around nude for no random reason. And anyway, she was like, ew. And she was like, a man's body is more like just a tool, like function. A woman's body is more just like beauty. It was a funny episode. Serena, welcome to the stream. How you doing? All right, so looking at accepted by the program, will I get that made? The 3, we have been searching, seeking. Ooh, I like that. The Sun with that, with the acceptance, with the being able to dive in and get what we need. We're able to find what we need, find the destination, find the pot at the end of the rainbow, finally able to get all of the gold that we need. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say it looks decent. I like, thumbs up for being accepted. I like it. Thumbs up, right? Good news, celebration, finding what we need, searching, seeking, and ultimately getting what is destined to be ours. So I'm going to say yes. I am going to say yes. You indeed get it. Samantha, will this girl pay me or am I going to have to kick her ass out? I mean, that's the way it is. That's the way it is sometimes. Sometimes you got to give them the boot. I'm not saying give them the boot, but PF, thank you for your donation over, wow, very generous donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. Donate. Oh, there you go. I like the 11s. All right. PF, you are in the queue. You're going to be after Lonnie. You're going to be after the first Lonnie read. In the meantime, am I going to pay him? Am I going to pay him? Oh, let's find out what's going to happen with that, right? Let's go find. So I need to bring the cat too? Oh my God. I'm going to have to pack up for like weeks. Okay. Let's see. Will the girl pay me? I'm going to have to kick her out. You're going to have to give her the freaking boot. I'm sorry. You're going to have to give her the freaking boot. The way it goes. Changes are required. They're holding on to what they have. I don't think they're going to be able to, this is not somebody that's going to be able to pay you up. There's a reason you haven't gotten paid yet. There's a good reason you have not gotten paid. And I think it's because that they are hanging on to that for dear life. You ain't getting it. You're going to have to kick her ass out. Samantha, you got to kick it. Das Boot. You got to give her the boot and get her out of there because you ain't getting no money. That's the way it goes. That's what happens sometimes. That I'll call a U-Haul. Yeah, just get U-Haul on speed dial. How's Jay feeling about me? Lauren wants to know. Is Jay like me? Does Jay not like me? Good news is, if Jay doesn't work out, there's always K. There's always K. Harry walking around the nude, much to Charlotte. Yeah, men walking around nude is not exactly the best look, but hey, women can do it all the time. It's all good. I approve of all women walking around. Well, this stream is clothing optional, by the way. I mean, I can't see you, this stream is clothing optional. This is what I always say. Anyway, let's find out. Bring a covered. Oh, geez, I can't bring 50 things. I can't bring 50 things. Anyway, jeez. Anyway, a YouTube user, thank you for your donation. Big Cleo, you are 4 away. Big Cleo, you are, I think, 4? Let's see. Big Cleo, you're 4 away. Let's look at the queue. We got, Kim D and then Big Cleo. So 2 away? Let's look at the queue. We're on Lauren now, Big Cleo, and Lonnie. All right. So you are 2 away or 1 away or something like that. Anyway, you're close. Anyway, how's Jay feeling about me? The 2 of Cups. Beautiful connection. Nice connection indeed. Ooh, an Ace of Pentacles right along with this. This is something, be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. You might just get it. Be careful what you wish for, is what I'm saying. You might. This is something where I think this is something where they do like you. They do feel good about you. I wouldn't pursue it. I mean, I would, Zimmy, that's fascinating. I think there's a good connection here. I think there's a possibility to get something going. I wouldn't do it. I mean, the devil is literally in the details, But yeah, you got to be a little bit careful about what you wish for, because you may indeed get it, and it may not be something that you're excited about at the end of the day. Rose, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. We got sweet potatoes in the oven right now. We're going to put them on the grill, but man, it's coming down. All right, Kim D and then Big Cleo. Kim D, which job should I choose? Spirit. Which job should I choose? Spirit. Need guidance. I don't know. Is it like 2 jobs? Is that the question? Is it like 2 different jobs that you're choosing from or something? We can do a throwdown, I guess. Job A, job B, or maybe combine the throwdown cards into one kind of thing. If you have 2 options, or if you have 1 option, or I really don't know what the question is, really, kind of thing. Anyway, which job should I choose? We'll go with this. We'll go with World Justice. Ooh, Majors with this. Choose the one that's closer. It feels like proximity is key here, right? Proximity is key. It feels like that the better, the closer job that you have, the more options and all of that, the better options you're going to have. So the closer it is, the better is what it's saying, right? Closer to home. You do have the power card. You have the power card. The closest one kind of wins. The one that's going to be the less work, the less effort in order to get there. You do have sort of a focus. In other words, reintegrate your focus to find the one that is going to be the easiest and the cleanest. Basically, right? The easiest and the cleanest to get into. Justice says you don't want to do a lot of work. You don't want to do a lot of competition. You just want to get something as far as this goes. It's almost like easier is better in this case, because a lot of times people will pursue something that's the most difficult or something that's the most harsh, thinking they need to prove themselves or prove out something. Reality is no. Reality is find the one that's going to be the simplest, and that's the one that has the simple route to promote, the simple route to getting something better within that system. So yeah, the closest, the easiest, I would pursue that line of thought and that line of reasoning as it goes. Big Cleo, we're finally here. Did R miss me the last few days? Big Cleo, I missed you the last few days is what I'm saying. If R didn't, I did. If R didn't, T.O. did. Let's go back to the Tarot Tower and find out if they missed you by going with a little more, Super Lunaris version 2. Can we do it this early? Can we do that this early? Because that's just a sin if we don't. It's what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. PF, you are next. Thank you for your very generous PayPal donation. I appreciate that. Now, let's see what's going on. Did R miss me the last few days? Temperance, King of Swords, and the Moon. Temperance at love is like in balance. King of Swords, a little bit of an ego involved here. All right. R's got a little bit of an ego. They puffed out the chest. Little bit of an ego, making a stance about nothing, making a stance about something that doesn't even make sense at this point. It seems like they're just holding out. They're just holding out for literally no reason. The Temperance card, they're trying to find balance when balance is not really needed. Sometimes you got to get in balance. Sometimes you got to take that risk. Sometimes you just got to go forth, leap into it, hope for the freaking best, because a lot of times you're not going to get the freaking best, if you know what I mean. The King of Swords as well, too, right? They have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder from this. A little bit of a chip on their shoulder, I'm not going to lie. You need to know what to do about this, right? Do you need to back off? Do you need to approach them a different way? You do need to figure out something with that, because the Moon says that there's a pretty good emotional connection with this. It's a matter of getting through their defenses, right? Big clear. It's a matter of getting through their defenses. But do they miss you? I mean, yeah. I think you are missed indeed. Super Leoners, you want this deck. It's a beautiful deck. All right, this is like one of the winners of the year. Winners of the year with that. All right, PF wants to know. Well, open for a relationship this year. Will it be someone new or repeat? All right, love this year, new or repeat? Let's find out if we can get a little bit of the Seven of Swords action, maybe Rebirth, Reincarnation card 20, Judgment action. There's a lot of cards here that could be a repeat, and a lot of cards, maybe a Two of Cups that could be new. Ooh, that would be a good dedicated video. Like new or old relationship. What cards are you looking at, right? Oh, return. Oh, Strength 2 and the 3. Okay. This year, you have two major opportunities, PF. Bottom line, two. Right? Two big opportunities. I'm not saying these are the only ones. I'm saying these are the notable ones. The one that go, ooh, new opportunity. These are notable things that you need to watch out for. Judgment, Rebirth, Reincarnation says one of those is indeed going to be an old person coming back, right? This is a person that broke your heart. This is a person that broke it off with you. It's almost like they're coming back for no reason. And the first question you ask, and you may even come to this channel and ask it, is why are they contacting me after this much time? They never contacted me. Why? Why after this much time? Do they just want some nookie? What's going on with that? Do they actually want something real? You're going to come back and answer. You're going to come back and ask that question, because it is confusing. This person comes back and they're really weird. They're really just weird, but that's your number one relationship. Now that is your repeat, right? That is your repeat with this connection here. And this is something, another connection that you have is a new one. So the answer is yes. I guess this is thumbs up for both. The other major connection is somebody new. Is somebody new. Win B, you are in the queue, my friend. Win B, you are here. You are here and we are here. So we got this one, 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 and then you are here. So you gotta, I'm sorry. You're on the TO show. It takes a long time. It takes a long time to get your quiz. To get your question answered, because there's a lot. I mean, sometimes we got 65 questions one day, you know? The other one's a new person, and it's a Leo. The new Leo, man, they're so confident in everything they do. They're so confident in everything they say, everything they do. It's really kind of difficult to get into their world. It's like their world is unapproachable sometimes. It's like they're sort of throwing you off sometimes. It feels like that. Now, the new one just doesn't work out. Bottom line, new one just doesn't work out. This is something where you're just like, oh, man, I really would like this to work out. They're so interesting of a human being. I really want to at least keep in contact with them, but they seem to just be mobile, a little too mobile for you, a little too out there. It's almost like the world is so different that you can't see yourself in it, right? You just can't see yourself in it. So it's just kind of weird in that regards. Jessica, I did not forget about you. You're still in the queue after Pamela. Pamela. Oh, no, I'm sorry. After the second Big Cleo. Lonnie. The first Lonnie, we got two Lonnies tonight. On and off. The Gemini. How's my Gemini feeling about us, man? Because it's on, it's off, it's here, it's go. How's the Gemini feeling? If I were a Gemini, my friends, I would be a wizard. And I would use the little wizard deck. I would. Brooklyn, hello. Brooklyn, how you doing? Brooklyn, what you doing, girl? What you doing? You want to say hi to the stream? Say hi. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Brooklyn's all excited to be on the stream. All right. Let's see. On and off the Gemini. How's the current feels for this Gemini? 8 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. I hate to say that, they like the on-off situation. I'm not saying on-off is bad. I'm not saying on-off is bad. I'm saying they like the on-off situation. This is somebody, they can't imagine somebody that's constantly present. They can't imagine somebody that's constantly on. The on-off situation is how they like it. And it's almost like they're the blame for the on-off situation. They're literally to blame for that. 8 of Pentacles. They like working it this way. This is how they function. It's how they work. The Hierophant, getting serious, getting into that next mode is freaking scary. Some people, it's freaking scary sometimes. Ain't nobody got time for that. Instead, we're going to use a 3 of Pentacles. We make a connection. We make a temporary thing. We have a creation. We have something new. They like the new aspect. They like getting back into that honeymoon period, right? Ace of Cups. I like the newness. I like the new fun, the new adventure that we have with this on-off thing. I think they like it, and that's the way they prefer it. Having somebody there all the time, they just can't imagine having that there. So I think they still like you. I mean, they still like you. They still like this connection. They just like it in an on-off scenario. So that is the way that it goes. That is the way that it happens sometimes. YouTube user, who, when, will eventually settle and get some married and pop out some kids? Let's find out. Let's find out if we could do that. We can do that. Alex, the list is never closed. But, Alex, I'm sorry, though. Alex, there is no list, though. I mean, there just isn't a list. There's no list. Donations take priority, and we have a boatload of those. So it looks like it's donation only tonight. The way it goes, though, the way it goes indeed. Oh, man, somebody's itching to get banned. Oh, I'd love to ban you. All right, there you go. The Queen of Pentacles is up there. Who will eventually settle and get married. I'm just saying, you'll eventually marry and get settled with somebody you haven't seen it yet. Somebody that approaches your life, somebody that gets into your life unexpectedly. They bring in the sun. They're a lot of fun. They have a lot of energy. This is a fire sign, and I do think that you end up having a sort of a marriage opportunity with them. It's difficult for you to get married. Bottom line, it's difficult for you to get married. Okay, I think it's difficult for you to approach marriage. It's difficult for you to talk about marriage. I think in dreamland it looks good, but in reality, it's just sort of in that mode of maybe not. Maybe not. Because I think there are two sides of you as far as marriage is concerned. I think one side does want the dream, and another side does want the independence. And I think your independence is going to be the key factor here. You're going to lose a lot. There's a lot you have to sacrifice for that. And sometimes it feels like that I just don't want to do that. But I do think that you have a fire sign that you can marry. I do think you will be interested in getting that done. But having to make that mental shift is going to be difficult. Bella girl, welcome back. It's been a minute. How you doing? Manning, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Big Cleo. Does R want to be together as a couple? Now, we said that R did kind of miss us a little. Does R want to be together as a couple? Does R want to get serious? Does R want to do anything other than be R? I mean, this it can't settle with anybody but now. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. All right, let's find out about R. Let's see if R is going to get her done, if R is going to get that opportunity. We got the Waterfall Tarot over here. Let's find out if the Waterfall Tarot is going to be there. No, why am I saying Waterfall Tarot? We got the Mons Tarot. Man, you can tell. You can tell. You can tell I'm a little off guard tonight. I had the double readings before this and threw me off a little bit. I'm used to the double reads, I guess, maybe. Anyway, does R want to be together with me as a couple? Sure, why not? Six of Cups, we have a connection that's pretty strong. I like it. We have the High Priestess, the learning, the emotions, the intuition. Looks pretty clean. And Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. Sure. I mean, sure, why not? This clearly isn't something that's too strong, though. This is not something where they're just going to sacrifice everything in their life. They're going to just be a couple. They're going to put it on all the social medias. They're going to be proud of it. They're going to be all excited. That's clearly not the case. No lovers, no 10 of cups. Let's see, Libra, if you're okay. No wands, no. All right, I'm doing a stream. There's no 10 of cups. There's no 10 of pentacles. There's no lovers. There's no 2 of cups. I just don't see anything like super strong about it. Big Cleo, sure, why not? They'll sign up for it. But they're just not, this is not going to be the end all do all. They're not going to put a ton of effort, a ton of emotion into it. It's not going to be their dream come true, their crush being finally realized. But, it's just one of those. I'm sorry, it's one of those. I mean, they'll sign up for it. I mean, hey, why not? Kristen and I, be in a committed relationship. Man, we can't give up on that Kristen quite yet. We can't give up on that Kristen quite yet. Let's find out what is going on. Will we be in a committed relationship? If nothing else, will Kristen get committed? I mean, will Kristen get committed? I don't know. Find out if we can be in a committed relationship. Ace of Cups, 6 of Wands, King of Wands. Kristen's on the fence about the commitment part. Kristen's a problem. And you've always known that Kristen is the problem. Kristen's not going to fix this problem magically tomorrow. So you're going to have to kind of deal with that aspect, right? Because the Ace of Cups says, hey, what am I willing to put up with from this standpoint? Because Kristen likes that newness. Kristen likes the new relationship. Kristen likes all of the new things. Kristen's like the next shiny object wants to be mine, right? The Ace of Cups. 6 of Wands, I think this could be successful if both parties are in there, but Kristen's the holdout at the moment, right? The King of Wands too. How much effort are you willing to put up with in this? Because Kristen's not willing to put up a whole lot. So if you're willing to do a lot of the stuff for the committed relationship, right? Maybe, but you're going to have to put in a lot of effort. How much are you willing to sacrifice? How much are you willing to put up with, Renee? I mean, your time is valuable. Your emotions are valuable. Your relationships are valuable. How much are you willing to put up with from Kristen? Because Kristen's a problem. Kristen's always been the problem. You know that. You knew that coming in. You knew that before you typed your question. All right, Gemini. Is the Gemini headed back my way? All right, let's find out. Let's use another deck. What else we got? Oh, Andrew's going to be excited. Big Cleo, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Oh, we got, I don't think I'm supposed to say your name. I think you're one of those where you said, don't say my name. Anyway, KF. KF, thank you for your PayPal donation. I appreciate that. We got a gazillion. By the way, if you're in the queue is long. We have 40 donations tonight. So, it's going to be a minute before I get to yours. Hope you can forgive me. By the way, a little Buddha tarot, my friends. Little Buddha tarot. Andrew's all excited right now. A little Buddha tarot coming out in the zone. All right. The Gemini headed back your way. No, and no. No. It doesn't look, it looks like a thumbs down. We got a lot of thumbs down indicators here. The 3 of Swords feels like the Gemini's duality, which I think they are a true Gemini in many respects. The Gemini's duality is just hurting you at this point. If you're waiting, if you're holding your breath and all of that. Christina, you are in the queue. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We got Jessica and then Christina. You're coming up next in that order. The world says that it's like the travel is possible. They're willing to travel. They're willing to go the distance. They're willing to get a lot of things done. But the 3 of Swords just says reliability is not their forte. It really isn't. You can put in a lot of work into this, sure. You can do all of the things that you need to do, sure. But it feels like the Gemini is just having issues heading back that direction. The Four of Swords is a delay card. It is a waiting card. It feels like that not a lot of action is there. Not a lot of action is happening. Not a lot of action is happening indeed. The travel, it feels like, is just not there. They're not willing to do that. The heartbreak, the amount of work is exceeding what they're willing to do. I don't think they're willing to come back. I don't think that they're willing to come back yet. Now, I say yet because you watch the stream enough. Four of Swords is a delay card, but it's not a termination card. In other words, this ain't the Ten of Swords. Okay? This ain't the Ten of Swords. And that is the big key. That is the big key here. Just a delay. It is a delay in getting things happening. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Things get delayed. Now we have a PayPal donation. We had JT. Mate go to jail for stalking. JT's having some issues. Will E, go to jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. Do not collect $100. Do not pass go. Go directly to jail. Will they? Will they, JT? Head that direction. The Fool, the Magician, and the Empress. These are really good cards. I don't think so. I think they're able to slime their way out of it. They're able to slime their way out of it, my friends, is what I'm saying. Reminds you of Avatar. She's coming out with an Avatar deck, too. Push Kitty is like the premier tarot creator of this, probably the past like 2 years. The premier tarot creator is Push Kitty. You need to get on her mailing list. You need to check her site often. You need to get in touch with her. You need to follow her Instagram. You need to be on her social medias because that is the person that's creating the hot decks that you're going to want. Your bottom line. Julie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. No, they're going to escape. They're going to go on the adventure. They're going to escape it. The Magician and the Empress, they have the skills that's going to be able to slime their way out of it. So no, they're not going to jail anytime soon. Nobody's going to jail. Nobody's paying any repercussions. I think they're going to get a slap on the wrist at most. Slap on the wrist at most. It just seems like this person knows their way to slime out of everything. You know, some of these people, they're really slippery when it comes to crime, really slippery and all of that other stuff. Anyway, KF is next. KF wants to know something. What do they want to know? Will the Sun lose her job this year? Oh my, will Sun lose a job? Now, this is entertainment purpose. Christina, this is entertainment purposes only. Just saying. So this is just an entertaining reading. Let's not take anything very seriously and panic if I say yes. Right? Don't take anything seriously and panic if you say a yes. But that is a 5 of Wands, a 7 of Coins, and the Tower. I'm going to say yes. Yeah, thumbs up. Hate to be the bad news bearer, but hey, Christina, you want to know the news? You got the news. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Don't get all excited. But yes, 5 of Wands is almost like a conflict, right? We need to lay off somebody. We need to do something with this. It looks like we're going to have to do it, right? The 7 of Coins, somebody has to be the fall person, and the Tower means that is not exactly the most stable job that there is going to be. So I think, yes, they will lose the job sometime this year. Again, entertainment purposes only. I'm a random dude on YouTube reading cards. I would not take anything I say seriously. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Do I already know my next future partner, Jay? You may already know this individual. Let's find out. 9 of Swords, Ace of Coins, the Lovers, and the Page. Man, that Ace kind of says no. I mean, okay, Jay, the A kind of says no. Now, Jay, you can cheat the system. You know, okay? You can cheat the system by contacting an ex. That's quite possible indeed. JT, thank you for your other donation. You can cheat the system by calling an ex or something like that, right? It's easy. It's easy peasy. But I think you have a new connection coming out. Why do we say this? Knight of Swords says you're looking at somebody new, somebody riding in, a new arrival, kind of like the rider, right? Number one in Lenormand. Ace of Coins talks about a new stable connection, somebody that's interesting, somebody that brings in some cool news, some good news with that. And the Lovers, a great connection, beautiful connection. The Page of Coins is not exactly stable as you want it. Maybe that's because it's new. This is, Jay, you'd be more comfortable with an X. I know you're writing off an X immediately. I wouldn't. You'd be more comfortable with an X. You need social proof. You've been burned too much. You start seeing these red flags, even where red flags don't exist sometimes. Admit it. Admit it to us. You see some red flags sometimes. You're like, there's probably not a red flag, but I'm gonna assume it is. But you have a hard time trusting, right? A new person is more difficult to trust than an X. And I know you want to write off the X because of the bad experiences, but the bottom line is a new person is harder to trust than an X. You can cheat the system and go back with the X, but I do think you have somebody new. Ace of Coins into the Lovers. This is going to be a pretty tight connection, no pun intended. It'll be a pretty good connection. Pretty decent connection as it goes. Hey, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Now, step away from POI. Will this help the situation? Point of interest? I don't know. Point of interest? I'm thinking of video games. My life is one big video game, in case you're wondering. POI, point of interest. I mean, the point of interest in the game, you know? That's where all the monsters are. Should I step away? 8 of Coins, Queen of Coins, and Ace of Cups. No, you should hammer it out. Literally, you should hammer it out. You need to hammer it out. Okay. Win B. If you step away, all of the fiery action is just going to subside. It's just going to subside. All right? Just going to subside. And you need to just hammer it out while you have the action, while you have this individual there, right? Queen of Coins, you're going to be able to make the success that you need based upon sort of your ingenuity, right? Ingenuity is the way it goes. Ace of Cups is also going to be something important too. Ace of Cups, okay? You're looking at a good resolution if you hammer it out and you stick with it. I would not step away. It's just not going to work like that. No, definitely not Animal Crossing. Is Nelson serious about JoJo? If he is, I'm done. All right, Nelson, if you're out there, are you serious? Are you serious about JoJo? Point of interest, what video game? All of them? I mean, everything that has a mini map has a point of interest. I mean, everything from Zelda to, I don't know. Every game? I mean, every game from Witcher to Zelda to Red Dead Redemption, anything with a freaking mini map. Wow. Anyway, Nelson's serious about JoJo. Death? No. No. 3 of Wands? I'm looking elsewhere? No. 4 of Wands? I'm going to make a temporary home with this person, but 4 of Wands is a really temporary kind of home, really unstable kind of place. You know what I mean? Linda, welcome. It's good to see. It's an unstable kind of place. The way it goes, a little bit of an unstable side. He's constantly searching for the next thing. Nelson's never happy with what they have. They're constantly searching for the next thing. Death, they need change. They don't like settling down. You knew that. You knew that because that's why they kind of ditch you and ditch everybody else. But they gonna be ditched with JoJo. They're gonna be ditched with that. When am I finally gonna get some fat cash? RR knows what I'm saying. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that, RR. Speaking of fat cash, thank you for throwing fat cash my way. I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate you. In Texas, that's what we say. We say, I appreciate you. All right. You keep forgetting to log into Animal Crossing. I played Animal Crossing on the DS, and it's fun, but like, why? It's fun, but like, why? Anyway, all right. When will I get a pay raise? Hey, Priestess, 10 of Swords, and the Queen. The review after next. It feels like many months. It feels like many months, right? The High Priestess. There's things that need to develop, things that need to build up before that actually happens. Definitely. Ten of Swords is something where it feels like that something else needs to be cut from the budget, right? A little bit of a cut from a budget, a little bit of a money that needs to be coming in. It's almost like they spent too much money and they don't have the money else to share. Break X, thank you for your donation. A Queen of Swords. Somebody's holding back. Somebody's holding back. The way it goes. What are you going to do, right? You can't really control that. Somebody's holding back. What can I do? But, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to kind of have to kind of go with what you know. But yeah, I think it's going to be many months as that goes. Anyway, at least that is my opinion, by the way. And I'm just a random dude on YouTube that reads tarot cards. It's like the review after next kind of thing. Anyway, let's see. I'll never be able to play because my daughter just takes the island over. It's the first time on my own, and I love it. Okay, cool. Anyway, Big Cleo. Will R ask me to be his girlfriend in the next few months? Let's find out if R is going to do that. Find out if R is going to be committed. If R is going to be Big Cleo, I need you at my side. I need you, Big Cleo, at my side. That's fine. Will they do that? Justice, Three of Cups, and the Fool. They want to interact with you. I think they'd hit it. They'd hit it, right? They'd hit it. But girlfriend, Justice card, right? Justice card into the Three, into the Fool. They like variety. The Three of Cups is celebration, the third party situation. They like a little bit of variety. You can't blame somebody for a little bit of variety. The Fool, they like taking the new adventure. They don't like the old adventure. They'd hit it, but not something they're just going to dedicate their life to. You know, the Justice card, the little bit of the guillotine, the thing like that. They're sort of cutting the next relationship, cutting the last relationship, getting the third party situation, getting in the next big thing, taking the next adventure. The current adventure is not something they want to deal with. So getting this person to settle down maybe a little bit difficult. Anyway, Julie, what does Charles want from me? Charles, what do you want from Julie? Why are you bothering Julie? Why do you get to be like that, Charles? Tarot of Oppositions is going to let us know. All of that stuff. Tarot of Oppositions, what kind of things can we get done? Log in 3 times you see, that's what, you know, that's what, I like to change the clock in Animal Crossing. I like to change the clock on my my Switch way too much. Other games where I can fast forward like Pokemon. Okay, what does Charles want from me? Ace of Swords, 4 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the 9. That's a lot of wands. They need somebody to take an adventure with. They need someone to go on an adventure with, go on some place with. They need somebody to be there for them. They need somebody that has some good things for them. The 4 of Wands, they want a home. They want a place to be with somebody, right? Ace of Swords, I think they're poor at getting that done. Linda, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. They're poor at getting that done. That's the way it goes. Ace of Wands and an Ace of Swords. And it's interesting, this one's reversed, but this one's not. They're good at communicating sort of, you know, what they want to communicate. In other words, they have this idea of, hey, I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to get my communication out there. I'm going to find out what's going on. But follow-up is very difficult for Charles indeed. 9 of Wands says, don't worry about it. Let them do what they do. Because if you're trying to pull some consistency out of this person, good luck, number one. Number two, that 9 of Wands being reversed says, this is somebody that is going to keep doing what they do, right? They're just going to keep doing what they do because they're good at this communication. They're good at starting things. They're good at getting things going. And that's a blessing in disguise, I guess. It's a blessing in disguise. Anyway, but yeah, they just want somebody to adventure with. They want somebody to hang with. They want somebody to have some fun with, kind of thing with that. Apel knows what I'm talking about. Apel has the T. Well, Mr. T, contact me. Mr. T. All right, thank you for your donation. By the way, we need to end soon because I'm actually cooking something. I'm not sure if it's burned or not. You know, I'm not sure if it's burned or not. The cards have a sheet of ice on them already. Okay, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's why you come over here early. That's why you don't. That's why you don't go over there and take a nap. And then when you say you're coming over here, you come over here early and you stay here. But it appears I'm going to be out adventuring. I'm going to be out adventuring after the stream. Anyway, the Justice card. Will T contact me? The Justice card says, yeah. I'm going to say no, actually. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. YouTube user is the last reading of the night. The last reading of the night. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. They will not contact you. The star being reversed, the chariot being sort of right next to reverse stars. Just, I'm not really willing to make that connection. Not something that I'm willing to do. Not a connection that I'm willing to do. It's the way it goes. The way it goes. I don't think that T will be contacting you. No. All right. Is D talking to other love interests? Is D hanging out of the pants? Is D hanging out of the pants, talking to other love interests? Do we have a Three of Cups situation hanging out there? Do we have a Three of Cups situation hanging out there? All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on with that. Now, I want to use this deck right here, otherwise known as the Gregory Scott Tarot. The Gregory Scott Tarot. Is D talking to other love interests? Is D hanging out there and finding out what's going on? Let's see what is happening with D. What is happening with the D? If the D is going to be out there, the D is going to be hanging out, pointing in different directions. Are they talking? Four of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, I think, yeah. This whole thing functions like a Three of Cups. It really does. It functions like a Three of Cups. It really does, right? The devil being in here. They don't want to get caught, but they are reaching out to things. They're hanging on to as many things as they can. They're hanging on to as many things as they can with this. And the D is hanging out. The D is exposed. The D is hanging like the Hanged Man, right? The head is out. The head is out, and they are sort of looking around, and they're scanning around. They're trying to find out what's next. What is the next big thing? Because once the head's out and once the head's shining like that, you know that the D is serious. The D is very serious about getting some action and getting some other people, some other things happening with this. All right. What I need to know, beware of the job I'm being offered. By the way, we'll last 4 readings and then we are out of here. All right. What am I need to know, be aware of the job being offered. Uneasy and feeling, take it anyway because I need the money. Okay. All right. What I need to know about the new job. Let's find out. Let's see what is going on with all of this. What is happening with all of that? All right, let's see. See what is happening. Death card is interesting. You got the Empress, you got a Ten of Wands reversed, and an Ace of Pentacles. And an Ace of Pentacles indeed. All right, let's see. What I need to be aware of about this job. The Empress, the Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like what you're being offered is temporary, right? What you're being offered is temporary. It really feels like that. There could be a situation where you're literally in that mode of having a temporary situation or having a temporary opportunity kind of thing, right? The Empress in here, the Ace of Pentacles, like a temporary short-term kind of thing. I don't think that's being communicated. I don't think that is being communicated as well as it needs to be. Death said some changes are abound. Some changes need to happen. Some changes indeed need to happen in this. The Empress card says you could be comfortable for a time, but again, it's temporary. And I think that is what you need to know. That's what you need to know about the job that you're being offered. It's not going to be a long-term thing, more of a temporary movement, right? The change from death, the Ace of Pentacles, the opportunity, but the opportunity not being as firm and as strong as you would like. How to advise a 17-year-old son believes he's got all the religious spiritual answers. Maybe he does. Maybe he knows. Maybe he knows. Maybe he's on the sidelines. Maybe he is on the sidelines. Maybe he understands things that none of us could understand that none of us could understand. Let's find out. Let's find out about that. Let's find out and see if they indeed, Linda, if they indeed have some predictive powers with this, right? The Four of Swords is interesting. Knight of Swords, the Empress, and the Knight of Cups. Now, why do they think, how to advise them? I don't think you can, right? The Four of Swords, they are closed off here. They're closed off. They're closed off from this. They know the answer, so why would they even bother listening to you? The Knight of Swords, it says they're going to take action. They're going to communicate what they believe, what is their truth. And their truth is something they're comfortable with. They have a level of comfort. They have a level of comfort that is there, right? The Empress, I'm pretty comfortable. I'm pretty set in my ways. And the Knight of Cups, they have a passion that goes with it. Overall, you don't tell them anything. You let them do their own thing. You let them do their own thing. I don't think you're going to be able to move them. It's the immovable object. You're not going to be able to change their mind or anything like that. Anyway, I was just kidding. All right. Anyway, this is something, what is it? Immovable object. Man, a lot of communication, a lot of immovable objects in here. You just let them go. Let them go, let them be, and just let them do their own thing. You know, let them do their own thing, let them be. Because I don't think you're going to make any big changes, any big things happening with all of that stuff anyway. All right. Let's see. D is angry. D is angry, but they won't tell me why. Will they come around? Will they come around? KD, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Now, D is upset. Are they going to be coming around? Or are they going to be doing that? Page of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. No, not anytime soon. They need a break. They need a little bit of a break here, right? They do need that. Knight of Pentacles, the stability. They need to do their own thing. So let them do their own thing. High Priestess, you know, this is something where they need their own thing going. They need their own thing going. They'll come around eventually, but just not right now. Page of Wands. I'm not prepared. I'm not ready to come around at the moment. Okay? That's just the way it goes. This is the way it goes. And the last reading of the night is a YouTube user. Definitely don't want any relation now in the distant future. Said with Nelson, any hopes of down the road? That's a long question. It's a long question. Let me see. Any hopes and chances? Any hopes and chances for Nelson down the road? Let's find out if that is going to be something that we can do, if that's going to be something we can embark upon and get that done. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Star. I mean, yes, you do have a connection with Nelson. You will get a connection with Nelson. It's a matter of waiting. It's a matter of waiting for Nelson to come back around, waiting for Nelson to cool down, waiting for Nelson to break up, or JoJo to dump Nelson, and then get the next object, get the next thing. Because Nelson is a next kind of person. They definitely are, right? They definitely are a next kind of person as it goes. Anyway, will Ian and his mate stop stalking me this year? Let's find that. Jessica Taylor's the last reading of the night. And see if we can stop stalking this year. Yeah, Five of Cups, King of Cups. They take it, they stop doing it, and they get it done. I think they will stop. They will not pay a price for it, but they will definitely stop. This is a mode that they're in where they're just going to kind of give up on it. Absolutely. So that is a yes. That is a thumbs up. And with that, I'm going to go get my food and get out of here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody hanging out, and we'll see